listeners, Harika here, and I'm super excited to welcome you to UppTalk. If you're ready to learn and get your hands work wonders in the world of information technology, then you're in the right place. When I say UppTalk, we are not just another edtech company. Consider we are your learning partner committed to unlocking your full potential. Whether you're stepping into the world of technology for the first time or looking to advance your career, we provide top-tier, hands-on courses to build up your career. Let's take our first step towards learning here and explore it.
Okay, can you see my screen now? I can see your screen. So did we successfully retrieve all the variables? Where was the last error we were getting? We were getting 1 second. Where is that? Yeah, this is where we stuck yesterday. It was not opening. It's like a huge file actually. Doesn't be. Oh, you told me to open Notepad. Like, try to open Notepad. Yeah. You got only one value here, Loe. So leave reasons are not valid. This says unexpected value for leave reason. Can you check what is the validation? Yeah. I would check. So is the reason empty in our file? This is what. Okay, to one thing, remove this validation. Just cross on it towards the right. No, no. 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 What's the matter? The reason is still going. Can you show the error messages to me? Yes, yes, hopefully. No, I want to see the error messages actually on the integration event. Leave reason for it. Did we not remove this validation, that leave reason one? No, we do not just know. Can you see if there is any other validation for leave reason? I can still see. Third last from below. The flag. Runners could practice what you're saying. Now the third lash from below. I'm saying okay, so this is not leave reason. Actually, this is supposed to be absence type. This is required now. So you remember we put an FLA family leave. Yes, yesterday. Employee and family leave. So can you put the reference ID of that particular employee as absence type? In the input file, you mean? Oh, why have you removed so many things? You have to mention leave type, leave reason. So the leave reason here, this has to be filled. Why we left it blank? Yesterday you told me that I gave. Yeah, but input file. The leave reason is not the reason we put in Workday in input file. The leave reason is the type of leave the person wants to take. Is it military? Is it family? You know that reason. Okay, so you have to put the reference ID of the family leave we put yesterday. The reference value. You told me that reference value. Instead of going to the employee, you can definitely, directly go to view reference ID. Why do you need to see the employee? You can directly go to view reference IDs and just have the reference ID value of the leave you used. Yes, yesterday I used 4 different ones. I mean 3 different ones. One is casual, one is planned leave. The other one is education. I gave 3 of them. You are searching wrong. You just have to search view reference ID and delete. This is the task. Search absence type. Click on view reference ID. Can write absence type. You will have a look. See, you are searching in the partial list. You might not find everything here. Why didn't you write absence type? Yeah. Yeah, can you select leave absence type? Use these reference IDs in your input file. Okay. 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 Ex- Okay. 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 Eh, Okay. O- Okay. 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 Hey, can you show me your input file? We have all Lua. Why is it going for our theme? Show me your studio. Can you go? Can you go next? Can you check the strategy? Why do we have a process record in connecting to your strategy? Okay, you have taken a local out from here. Why have we done this? Okay, now delete the in also. The local in won't work. Yeah, delete this. Show me the condition for our thing. Okay, uh, o- o- okay. Okay, then I love one. They are guy. Click on a film. Click on cut. Can you try to move it down? Is it possible to see? Yeah, after lower or try to move Leo up. Yeah, save it and run it again. Okay, thank you all for watching. Somebody is changing the proxy. 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 Somebody is seeing the proxy. Someone is changing the proxy. Someone is changing the proxy. Somebody is changing the proxy. First day of leave getting printed. Can you solve this error? Why this is getting us blank? We have solved so many errors like this. Can you solve this one? Yeah, can you print first day of leave in logs? It's not getting printed right now. Print first day of leave. Print all the dates, actually first day of leave last year for both of them. You you, 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 you. You, you. You. So our values is 1921 for the last recall. And then last day of leave 25. You are getting first day of work. Yes, can you show me in your studio? Yeah, whatever you done after values, show me. So you're okay if this is first day of leave underscore you have. Can you show me a valid expression? Basically, you have fair chance for unformatted where. Where is your validation for first day of work? Have we removed it? You have removed it, right? Okay, are you still seeing errors in the tenant? Show me. Yes, we are this to have. I erroring component away handler. Okay, go back to studio. Go ahead after. After the route, go ahead. Can you click on this MVAL first? Well, away handler, yeah. So this is getting error from here. So first day of leave UF, Can you show me the log where you are printing? Is this variable the same? Can you show me the mval in the mval after in lower handler? Are they same? I think the f is small. Can you check for first in the go to assign values? Go to log. Okay, are you looking at the latest event? Because now this should not happen. Can you open the integration events page and open up the latest event for me? Yeah, sure. Now integration system, integration events, yes. Okay, remove the mval in lower handler because we are already getting the dates. Delete this, yeah. Delete this the whole thing. Yeah, okay. Can you click on a well? So here, basically, we are giving the date for transforming the dates, but if you are getting the value in the log before, I don't think you should get an error over here. Okay, can you try this? If this works, then I think we have. We would have completed this because we know that the web service will still give us error. Handler request a well message error. Yeah, I think. Variable only in your variable. So where we are passing the dates, this first day of leave, UF is coming as blank for here. Know the prop's first day of leave, UF. That is coming as blank I am. Can you copy the log in previous step? Yeah, copy this log. Put it before eval in the next step, please, or cut it from here. Put it here. Show me the log once again. Props, first day of leave UF. Yeah, okay. Run the integration and show me this log, please. You, you. Can you open log Venkat? Yes. Show me the variable values. Yeah. No, go up. Yeah, that's it. This is the last record value. Third record. Okay, Venkat, what we can do is go to your studio. Do one thing from the date variables, remove underscore UF and the sign values. Assign value. Yeah, remove underscore UF from first day of leave and expected last day of leave. Remove underscore UF and delete that evil in Love handler. This one you're talking about. Now you can leave it. Delete that evil in Love handler. Delete this step. Go to your input file. And use the dates in the Workday format. 2 only 1 to 2. Got my point. 22 first. Oh, okay, year first and then month and then date. Okay. Is this right? I have to change the rest of the routine, right? No, only change the 2 dates. You can leave the remaining 2. It's okay. Okay? I mean, you can change the first 2 dates in every record. Okay. 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 Uh, okay. 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 Now integration got completed. Now it's processing. I can see it's processing the top one. Yes. Because it asked. It has 2 times because of the tenant is like refreshing. Something got completed right. Yeah, it got completed with errors. We didn't see those errors because what can we say? The tenant has wrong configurations. So the leave request won't work. It was not working from front end also, right? You are getting that message. No, the task is unassigned. Yeah, that will happen. It's okay. But at least we were able to debug the integration. We now know how we can debug right. Are you aware? Are you aware now? Wait to check and then how to put the I am. Alright, I will quickly share my screen. So this is what we got now. It's absent. That's a web service that you are getting messages from web services. It's okay, right? Alright, let me share my screen. Okay, let me know when you can see. Yeah, I can see it now. So, sorry, Venkat. I was trying this for you. Okay, text schema. So first of all, what is test schema? So this is a test schema, okay? So now you can create an XML, but there can be some rules which can define how your XML can look like. For example, I can write rules for my XML that I do not. You can say, I do not want any tags more than 2 tags in my book element, for example, book. I can have read. I can have text and then book has to be closed. Right? I cannot have more than 2 elements in my book, so I can define these rules. When I define these rules, it is called a schema or XSD. Then against that HSD, my XML can be validated. Okay. Why we use in Studio is, so if you will, use this component. So first of all, it's going to ask you, I created this component. It's going to ask you whether you want to convert text to XML or XL to text. So we will never want to convert XML to text because you have seen in the working of Studio that working in XML to in XML during the whole Studio is the best possible way. Am I right? Right. So we will always use this for text to XML. Now when you will use this. So for example, sometimes when you work for some banks, okay, they give you an input file like this. Can you read this input file? So they will tell you that first 4 alphabet will be fixed always. Yeah, okay. The next 7 alphabets will be fixed always. Then the value will change. For example, this will be employee ID. So you see, these are different. This will be whether he has 1 child or 2 children, right? So this is how data can come. But how can you process this data in the Workstation Studio? Right? We have to. Right? This is not possible. From whatever we have seen, whatever we have learned till date, this is not possible. We cannot convert this type of file, but there is one way we can do it, and that is Excel schema. So, for example, I have already written a schema for you here. See, I have put the input file here. Pop it here. And how do we reach the screen? So I will enter this component. I will create a file. I will set SVG. Next and finish. So this will come in front of me right now. Okay. I will go to source. This is by default created by Studio. Right. This is what you call as the XML schema source editor. Okay, so you give some text here. And it will this code. According to this code, the file will turn into XML over here. So I have already done this. Let me show you. So let me delete till here. So right now there is no text. But how have I defined is that I want my root element to be filed. Can you see an empty root element? Right? Yes, this is what you will get when there is no input in your file. Right? Then I say I want this element to be a complex type. Complex type means there are two types of elements. Either it is a simple type or either it is a complex type. For example, this is a simple type. This is not a complex. Can you see? Type is equal to complex. Alright. So by default, if you do not say type is equal to complex, it is a simple type. Okay. Complex type means that this particular tag is gonna have child elements. Simple tag means there is not gonna be any child element. Are you understanding? Once you have written complex type, then you have to give the sequence that this is how I want elements to appear in my XML. Okay, for example, the first element I want after file is record. The second element I want after record is detail. So they cannot be interchanged. For example, if I enter my input file here, so the first will be file, then will be record, then will be detail. Detail cannot come over record because I have defined the sequence that first the sequence has to be record, then decay. Then I say, when do I want my record to end? I want my record to end when you encounter the new line. So basically, everything till here will be considered in my record. Okay, see, this is also highlighted. Everything is in my record. Can you see? Yes, I can. When I will highlight another one, then my second record will be highlighted. Right. Getting my point? Yeah. Easy till now? Yeah. So how we do it in XML? When we select a record and then it selects the complete record the same way we are doing here. Yes, when you select that first record and then it's in the bottom, it shows the XML. Right. After that, for example, my client, my vendor, they have told me that first 5 digits will be the contract. First 5 digits will be the contract. So I will say element name is equal to contract. So this will come like contract here. The type of this is string. It has a fixed length of 5. I can change the name if I want to. Contract 1, 2, 3, 4. This will change immediately over here. Okay. Right, so I am defining the names of my XML. This is just like SSLT only. Then similarly, I have given name to all of my elements. My next element should be record ID. The fixed length should be 3. So 890 should come in my record ID 3 or 900. After that is my SN of 9 digits. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this whole is my session. Can you verify if this is my session? So you're getting, this is how I am actually differentiating the values. Getting my point? Got it. Yeah. So because of the bank, because this is how we're gonna get the files from the bank. From bank. You usually get files like this, and it is 5% of rarest scenarios that you will have to work with a bank. Very rare. But still, even if you get a chance, then this is how you do it, okay? Sometimes, for example, this space. Now, I don't need this space, right? So see, I have used something called as filler. This filler will contain all my spaces, all our spaces only. I don't want these spaces, right? Right. So you can do anything. I mean, just you have to give the length, how much length of your data is. Then you can keep on creating tags as per you. Right. Getting my point? Any questions in this? So, based on the information on the right hand side in the screen, the bank file, so they give all the information. Information is nothing but what is the first 5 digits, and after that what and all that. And then, based on that, we have to write this Excel schema coding here. We have to write this. So you will get a detailed file from your vendor. Okay, that in our 80 characters, the first 5 characters will be contract. The second 10 characters will be SSN. You know, they will give you those details. This is not what you have to write by your own. You will have to look at the file, what they give, and then you have to write the code according to that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Once we get all the details, and then we have to write according to that element names. What element is what, and then what is next element, right? What is the fixed length and all that. Yeah, that's right. So sometimes what happens when Venkat is? They sometimes do not give you the fixed values. Even this can be possible. For example, they say, we will send you 80 characters all the time. Sometimes they will only send you the 40 characters. Then you get stuck what to do. Because you would have written, okay, fixed length 20, 30, 40 for 80 characters. But they will not send you 80 characters. Then what will you do? Then you use something called as regular expressions. Right. So for alphabet A to Z, capital A to Z, the regular expression is very simple. For example, your regular expressions are expressed in a square bracket. So you write A to Z. That's it. And close the square bracket. This means that any character can come from A to Z, and this regular expression will be passed. For digits, it's 0 to 9. So for example, contract instead of fixed length, I will use TS format. So C format, and I will say that my format can only contain number, that is a 5. Or you can say 0 to 9, but this is only for one digit. For example, if I write my second digit as A to Z, this will not form anything because my second digit is what? A number. I'm saying expect now alphabet. If I change this to an alphabet, anything this will come now. See, getting my point. So this is how your regular expressions work. So, for example, if this filler, where I wrote filler, so this fill right. This has a fixed length of 5 instead of fixed length is equal to 5. I will copy this. I will put it back here. Okay. And I will put format here. So instead of 5, I can use a regular expression for space. Nows represents one space. S represents one space. What about other space? So I will say S plus. S plus mean multiple spaces. Okay, multiple spaces. Oh. So you're getting the idea. Know how you can do it. So I can also say, for example, my contract is 5-digit. I can say format and I can say about anything about my all 5 digits. So for example, I can say my first digit has to be 5. My second digit can be only V. My third digit can only be G. My fourth digit. My fourth digit can be any number from 0 to 9. My fifth digit can be any alphabet from A to Z. What about the special characters? For example, let's say hyphen or slash or a star or asterisk, that is star. You write star. All characters are allowed. So if I write like this, that means in my input file until I get my first digit as 5. Second as G. Then any number 0 to 9. Then alphabet. Any alphabet. Until I get this value, this will not be parsed. So this is the benefit of regular expressions, and you will only use these regular expressions. Number, alphabet and space. Number, alphabet and space. Right. Okay. So this is it. Okay. You're still a presenter. Can you share your screen? I will tell you. I don't know. I'm not a presenter. I guess I can't share it now. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. You're a presenter now. Okay. Yeah, sure. Can you see my screen now? Yeah, yes, I can see. So can you open up the tenant? Oh. So can you search BPP for parrot? Business process. Can you use your studio name? Open it. So we have already a document retrieval step. After that, we have file integration. You can configure this BP and add configure document delivery steps. Can you quickly edit this BP? Can you add a new step? Can you select a service? Can you specify document delivery here? Can you add 3 or 4 steps like this document delivery? Can you add a new step? 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 Okay, yeah. Pretty much everything went well, and then I liked it. I liked the way you explained and everything. So, do you feel confident? That's my concern. Okay, we should feel confident in Studio now. Yes. Yes. And thanks for your honest feedback, Venkat. Okay, Venkat, then I think we are good to go. We are ending on a happy note. I'm so glad. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything. Hope to talk to you again. Thank you, Venkat. Thank you. You too. Bye bye. All the best for your future Workday career. All the best. Bye bye. Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us sales@uptalk.com.